Is the screen share visible? Am I audible enough? Okay. Thank you, Sarita, for acknowledging. 2719, why is your video off? Janvi. Okay, it's on. Fine. 2708, 2720, 2670. Keep your videos on. Jaydeep, Vitusha, Anvi, keep your videos on. So last lecture, we had started with cost sheet format and we had completed prime cost. We had also started with indirect cost. Indirect cost mein we had started with factory overheads and factory overheads mein we had completed till, let me tell you where. Yeah, we had completed these items under factory, that is fuel, factory rent, factory insurance, water supply, okay, coal consumption, indirect labor. Okay, these are all the examples which you people had given it to me. Okay, so any other example? Anyone remembers? Any other example apart from these examples? Any other example anyone has in mind can put it in the chat box. Okay. Any examples you remember can put it in the chat box. Apart from the examples which is seen on the screen, apart from that, और कोई example आपको याद आता है? Okay, let me check who has answered. Labor loading and unloading charges, Nidhi. Yeah, very good. Yeah, that is loading and unloading of labor. Fine. That is a part of indirect labor as well, है बच्चा. Indirect labor में loading unloading charges भी आता है. Okay, that's an indirect labor. Good. तो ये इनडायरेक्ट लेबर के बाजू में ही आप लिख सकते हो. यू कैन राइट, ओके, नेक्स्ट टू इनडायरेक्ट लेबर you can write loading unloading charges, loading expense, loading and unloading expense. That's a part of indirect labor. Anything else anybody has in mind? Okay, loading unloading carting charges, yeah बच्चा, one and the same, एक ही होता है सब. ठीक है, चलो. Now let us move on to the next one. Yeah, we have this drawing office salary. Okay, whenever I am saying drawing office salary, student will look into the next word office. Okay, and student will think कि इसको office expense में डालना है, which is wrong. When I say drawing office salary, it indicates drawing and designing. It indicates drawing and designing expenses. Okay, it indicates drawing and designing expenses, and drawing and designing expense is a part of your what? It's a part of your what do you call product making. Okay, right? जब तक तुम प्रोडक्ट डिजाइन नहीं करोगे, तुम्हें पता नहीं है कि प्रोडक्ट किस डिजाइन का होना चाहिए, हाउ कैन यू मेक द प्रोडक्ट? Okay, so it is a part and parcel of your manufacturing expense. That is why it will be a part of factory. Okay, your drawing doesn't mean वो withdrawals वाला drawing नहीं है जो financial accounting में होता है. इधर drawing salary मतलब होता है drawing and designing department's salary. Am I clear about this? Okay, so make a note of it. Next, depreciation or repairs and maintenance on factory assets. Okay, what are these factory assets? Okay, I'll come to that. This I'll be giving you all a note also about it. So I'll show you one working note. Students, wait. See this part. Yeah. Okay. Depreciation or repairs and maintenance on assets. Now, as per CAS 1, Cost Accounting Standard 1, assets को classify किया हुआ है. First, factory. Okay. It is classified into factory assets, office assets, and selling and distribution assets. I repeat, as per CAS 1, Cost Accounting Standard 1, assets are classified as factory assets, office assets, and selling and distribution assets. Okay, so this is the list of factory assets. You can make a note of it. It includes factory building, factory premises, plant and machinery, equipments, and loose tools. Okay, and office assets are categorized as office building, office premises. Instead of machinery, you have furniture, then office equipments, table, fans, computers, AC. Okay, now I have jotted down certain common things. See, it is in blue. Building is both in factory as well as in office. So in the exam, I mean when we solve sums, you have to identify कि building कौन सा building है, factory का है या office का है. If it is factory building, then depreciation and repairs and maintenance will go to factory overheads. But if it is office building, then it will go to admin overheads. Am I clear? Same goes for premises, same goes for equipment. In the question paper or when we solve sums, the first thing you're going to see assets, कौन से assets है, factory वाले हैं या office वाले हैं. ओके, क्योंकि ये तीन एसेट्स कॉमन है दोनों में. एम आई क्लियर? नेक्स्ट, सेलिंग एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन एसेट्स में these things comes. Delivery one. Okay, when you distribute goods, you require a vehicle. So that vehicle is known as delivery one. Okay, showroom, godown, warehouse का depreciation, उसके expenses. अगर तुम्हारा खुद का शोरूम है, खुद का वेयरहाउस है, खुद का गोडाउन है, तो ऑब्वियसली तुम what do you call it, उसका जो भी मेंटेनेंस है वो आपका selling and distribution cost है. Is that clear till here? Okay, so here we come to, okay, so in your cost sheet format, add these items. Okay, add it up. Depreciation, then supervision expenses. Supervision expenses means salary of the supervisor. Who is a supervisor? Who looks after the factory, who takes care of the factory machines and all that. Head of the, I mean, uh, caretaker of the machine of the factory is known as a supervisor. Okay, so his expenses, his salaries and all will come here. Next, factory electricity. Office हुआ तो admin में जाएगा. Works manager salary. Cost accounting में works means factory. Okay, factory manager salary. Then less sale of factory scrap, manufacturing account credit side. Okay, so sale of factory scrap, and you will get this answer. Don't look into the third column right now, no? That will we'll do later. Then you will get gross factory cost. Okay, gross factory cost. Add opening closing stock of WIP. You will get net factory cost. Okay, then admin overheads. What are admin overheads? Expenses paid by the manufacturer for better management and upkeep of the office. Okay, we have done this last lecture में किया था definition of admin overheads under CAS 1. Okay, so P&L account debit side items. So what comes in P&L account debit side? Office staff salary, printing and stationery, audit fees, telephone expenses, miscellaneous expenses. Miscellaneous expenses are also known as general expenses or office expenses, office electricity, office rent, depreciation and repairs and maintenance on office assets. Okay, so these are all items which comes under admin overheads. Okay, then you total it, we get this cost of production. Okay, then last stock bucket, there are three stocks, right? One is raw material stock, which is in direct cost. One is WIP stock, which is in factory overheads. And one is finished goods stock, which is in admin overheads. So opening stock of finished goods less closing stock of finished goods, I will get COGS, cost of goods sold. You can use these abbreviations as students. Abbreviations are allowed in exam. Okay, you can write here COGS. पूरा spelling लिखने से अच्छा है. You can use this abbreviation. COGS. Same way for cost of production. Okay? Same way. Cost of production. You can write this one, COP, because I'll be using abbreviations while solving sums. So, okay. Then last comes selling and distribution overheads. ठीक है? Selling and distribution overheads में obviously क्या क्या आएगा? Advertisement expenses, promotion expenses, exhibition expenses, salesman's salary, salesman's commission, insurance or depreciation or repairs and maintenance of the showroom, the warehouse or the godown, depreciation and repairs and maintenance on delivery van. So these are all selling and distribution related items, related expenses. Even this is P&L account debit side. Okay, fine. So P&L account debit side, अगर आपको financial accounting आता है समझ में, तो P&L account debit side is divided into three parts: admin overheads, selling and distribution overheads, and one more is there, financial expenses करके एक है, which I'll come, I guess, today by end of the lecture. If I'm able to do that. Otherwise, next lecture I will definitely deal with it. Financial expenses. Okay. Then we get cost of sales. Cost of sales is also known as total cost. Okay. Add profit, you get sales. Okay. So हम क्या कर रहे हैं? See the one I have written in pink. C plus P is equal to S. Okay, यही तो cost accounting का what objective है. Okay, so every chapter of cost accounting will justify this equation which I have written in pink. Cost plus profit is equal to sales. Okay, so see. तो अगर मैं आपको cost sheet के बारे में in a nutshell बताऊं, okay, C plus P is equal to S. ये तो गुरु मंत्र है कॉस्ट अकाउंटिंग सब्जेक्ट का, बराबर ना? तो अगर मैं आपको कॉस्टिंग के बारे में बताऊं, कॉस्ट शीट के बारे में, तो हमने क्या किया? टोटल कॉस्ट को डिवाइड किया, क्लियर ना? वी डिवाइडेड टोटल कॉस्ट एज व्हाट? एज डायरेक्ट कॉस्ट and then indirect cost. Then we further divided direct cost into three varieties. First, direct material, second, direct labor, and third, direct expenses. Right? And indirect cost को also we further divided into three. First, factory overheads, then second, admin overheads, and third, selling and distribution overheads. Okay? इसी यही है मेरा cost sheet. ये जो अभी हमने इतना सब लिखा, यही cost sheet है. Correct ना? See, I'll show you. I'll zoom in and show you. See, it's a lengthy format, but this is only what we have done. See, cost sheet, direct cost, direct material, direct labor, direct expenses. Okay. Then add indirect cost, factory overheads, selling and distribution, admin overheads, then selling and distribution overheads. अपने को cost मिला profit 6. Clear till here? Am I clear about this? Acknowledge it in the chat box, then I'll move on further to the next part. Is it clear till here? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Okay, fine. Okay. So if you remember this, you can note this down or take a screenshot of the same. If you remember this equation or uska bifurcation, you will never forget cost sheet because यही cost sheet है. करेक्ट ये जो मैंने डायग्रामेटिक फॉर्म में बनाया है दिस इज ओनली योर कॉस्ट शीट डायरेक्ट कॉस्ट प्लस इनडायरेक्ट कॉस्ट इज टोटल कॉस्ट direct cost divided as direct material labor expenses and indirect cost divided as factory admin and selling and distribution. Okay, fine. Okay, now moving on to the next and the very important segment of cost sheet, that is the third column of cost sheet, the cost per unit column. Okay, start. Okay, you have to note down these points. Huh? Today we'll be also doing this cost per unit column, the third column of cost sheet. Okay, so start with the working note. Note number one. Okay, there are 5 notes which you have to remember in cost sheet. Okay, for sum solving, obviously. Look into this cost sheet of yours. Units produced and units sold. This will not be given in the question paper. हमको खुद फाइंड करना है. ठीक है, दोनों में से एक इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं रहेगा. 110%. Okay, so start. Calculation of units produced and units sold. Okay, these abbreviations are allowed. Right now, I'll first introduce to one equation. The equation is units produced plus opening stock of finished goods, units produced plus opening stock of finished goods is equal to units sold plus closing stock of finished goods. This is accounting standard 2. Okay, F5 BCom, you must have learned this. Okay, fine. Now see how am I going to rearrange the formula. Okay, I am going to rearrange the formula. ठीक है, अपने को क्या फाइंड करने का है, यूनिट्स प्रोड्यूस फाइंड करने का है ना. फाइन. See how am I writing this? Units sold plus closing stock of finished goods minus ये इधर आएगा तो माइनस हो जाएगा ना, मैथ्स आता है ना. राइट, सो माइनस opening stock of finished goods equal to units produced. Understood? Clear? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Anybody who has a doubt about this? So acknowledge this in the chat box. Have you understood this equation, what I did right now? मैंने कुछ नया नहीं किया, AS2 में जो था उसी को रीअरेंज किया, दैट्स इट। मैं ऑडिबल स्टूडेंट्स, मैं ऑडिबल, आवाज़ मेरी लाउड है, क्लियर है? ओके, यस, ठीक है। देन एवरीवन अंडरस्टूड दिस, राइट? तो अपने को यूनिट्स प्रोड्यूस मिलता है, बराबर ना, ये फॉर्मूले से। ठीक है, चलो अभी देखते हैं यूनिट सोल्ड कैसे मिलेगा। ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, यूनिट सोल्ड भी ऐसे ही मिलेगा, सेम फॉर्मूला से मिलेगा। तो इधर एक ऑप्शन डाल दो, सॉरी और का मत डालो बेटा, एंड डालो, एंड। ओके, सेम फॉर्मूला आई विल बी यूजिंग, यूनिट सोल्ड प्लस क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ फिनिश गुड्स minus opening stock of finished goods is equal to units produced. ठीक है, now see the difference. Okay, see what I am writing, look at the screen, ध्यान से। मैंने क्या बोला था, दोनों में से एक इंफॉर्मेशन दिया रहेगा, बराबर ना? तो यहाँ पे क्या था, यूनिट्स सोल्ड दिया था, तो अपने को यूनिट्स प्रोड्यूस फाइंड करना था। अब इधर उल्टा है, यूनिट्स प्रोड्यूस दिया है, अपने को यूनिट सोल्ड निकालना है। ठीक है, ये है, ये है, तो भी क्या होगा, आई विल गो रिवर्स, I will go reverse and I'll get this answer. So with the same formula, I can find units produced also and I can find units sold also. Am I clear? Note it down. Huh? This is very important. Clear? Acknowledge it in the chat box. दोनों समझ में आया, units produced and units sold. Girls reply in the group. That means boys are sleeping or what? Yeah? Okay, fine. Chalo. Good. If guys are not sleeping, very good. Okay, done? Fine. Now come to your statement और यहाँ पे लिखो units produced, units sold के बाजू में लिखो note number 1. Okay, note number 1. Next, next one, note number 2. Now, calculation of cost per unit column. Calculation of cost per unit column. Okay. Now, cost per unit column, bacha, is divided into two parts. Okay. I repeat, cost per unit column is divided into two parts. First, write down whatever I'm writing. Write in the same way. From direct material cost up to cost of production, COP. Okay, next, from COGS up to sales. Like this. Calculation of CPU column is just divided into two parts, from direct material cost up to cost of production. ठीक है, अभी पहले वाला देखो. So CPU column कैसे मिलेगा? CPU column is equal to amount divided by units produced. Okay, डायरेक्ट मटेरियल कॉस्ट से लेके कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन तक आपको सीपीयू कॉलम कैसे कैलकुलेट करना है? अमाउंट डिवाइडेड बाय यूनिट्स प्रोड्यूस्ड. ओके, एंड देन दिस वन, सीपीयू कॉलम इज इक्वल टू अमाउंट डिवाइडेड बाय यूनिट सोल्ड. ओके, सीओजीएस कॉस्ट ऑफ गुड्स सोल्ड से लेके सेल्स तक आपको सीपीयू कॉलम कैसे फाइंड करना है? अमाउंट डिवाइडेड बाय यूनिट्स. ठीक है, बस ये चीजें भूलना नहीं. हाँ, so these things are important. Now see the CPU column. Okay. So raw material पे आओ, इधर लिखो CPU column में put this tick mark. How will you get this? Amount divided by units produced. Same, wages, amount divided by units produced. Same, direct expenses, amount divided by units produced. Prime cost तो add करके आ जाएगा आंसर. Factory overheads, amount divided by units produced. Admin overheads, amount divided by units produced. ऐसा कहाँ तक करना है? ऐसा यूनिट्स कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन तक करना है. तो टिल कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन, you will divide with units produced. Here, okay, yeah. Then COGS, cost of goods sold, amount divided by units sold. Selling and distribution overheads, amount divided by units sold. Cost of sales, amount divided by units sold. Profit, amount divided by units sold. Sales, amount divided by units. Okay, see, arrow करके भी मैंने बताया है. Okay, so jot down all these points, note down all these things. Okay, and simultaneously put in your attendance also. Give your attendance in the chat box. Yeah, Nidhi, you have raised hand. You have any query? Put it in the chat box. Okay, Nidhi, actually I'm quite audible to others. There must be problem with your systems, dear. Check in with your systems. Yeah, I'm quite audible. I'm speaking on a loud. I have a mic, dear. I'm on mic. So you check in with your systems. Yeah. Right. Do note all these things as students. Note down these things. Next, Then note down this. Note number 3. Note down these points. Note number 3. Darshan Shetty, Abhishek Singh. Why is videos off? You guys can take a screenshot of the same later on, note it down in your notebooks, or you can do it simultaneously. Any doubts to hear? Okay, Devanshi is asking, ma'am, what is P slash M? Okay, beta, that is plant and machinery. It's an abbreviation for it. Plant and machinery. Okay. Kanchan wants to take screenshot of the cost sheet. Okay, fine. Kanchan, ओके, बेटा स्क्रीनशॉट तो आप ले सकते हो, पर आपको फिर पार्ट्स में लेना पड़ेगा. ओके, मैं एक काम करूंगी. I'll do one thing. I'll take screenshot and share it with you. Okay, because in my systems, screenshot can be taken for the whole page also. Okay, so I'll do that for you. आप लोगों को स्क्रीनशॉट फिर बहुत छोटा दिखेगा. मैं अगर जूम आउट करूंगी बहुत छोटा दिखेगा. Correct? You won't be able. It won't be visible. My systems are comparatively better, so I will give it from mine. Okay, don't worry. Right? I'll be वैसे भी sharing all these things in easy class. You don't have to worry about this. Okay. So now come to the. We still have 5 minutes with us. So let's come to the next part. Note number 4. Note number 4. Okay. Come to calculation of calculation of closing stock of finished goods. Calculation of closing stock of finished goods. ठीक है. Again, closing stock quantity तो दिया रहेगा question paper में, but amount नहीं रहेगा. So we will have to calculate that. Okay, fine. So AS2 तो आप लोगों को पता ही होगा, correct? Under that we have FIFO and weighted average. Okay, jot it down, note all these things. So closing stock of finished goods in India is valued as per two methods, FIFO method and the weighted average cost method. So when I say FIFO method, okay, simple एक चीज याद रखना. FIFO method में closing stock is valued at cost of production per unit. ओके, सिंपल. हम कॉस्ट शीट तो करने ही वाले हैं, करेक्ट? उधर अपने को सीओपी तो मिलने ही वाला है, राइट? बस तो उसका पर यूनिट ले लेंगे. सी आई विल शो इट हियर. लुक हियर, दिखा? Cost of production. See the one which I have done green, that is cost per unit. Okay, तो ये जो रेट है, this one is for closing stock of finished goods by FIFO method. ठीक है, clear? ओके, चाहिए तो ये सब हाईलाइट कर लो. Highlight for this, yeah. Okay. So this is FIFO. Okay, COP, FIFO. Next, weighted average. Weighted average cost method. इसमें closing stock is valued at, when I say at the rate, matlab it is per unit. Yeah. So these are all my short forms. I don't like writing full forms. Okay, I use a lot of short forms. So at the rate, net, factory, use a red color. Fine. Not red. Okay. At the rate, net, factory, cost per unit. Okay. Weighted average, net factory cost per unit. I'll show you where is this column. Come to this. Yes. ये दिखा नेट फैक्ट्री कॉस्ट, इसका ये वाला कॉलम. ठीक है. This is weighted average. Okay, fine. Any doubts till here? Acknowledge it in the chat box if it is clear to everyone. Okay, so next lecture I'll be taking the fifth note, note number 5. Right, and next lecture we'll start with sums also. So I'll be sending you all the sums in WhatsApp group, and I'll upload the same sums in easy class also. Any doubts anyone has can put it in the chat box. We still have 30 seconds with us. Okay. Yeah. So by today I'll be sending the questions. Okay.